Unless your home team doesn't match your hometown. Because it's hard for dolphins to survive in the desert. And eagles don't tend to nest with giants. But with NFL Sunday Ticket on YouTube, you can watch your favorite teams out of market Sunday games. So no matter where you live, it'll feel a little more like home. At least on Sundays. NFL Sunday Ticket, only on YouTube and YouTube TV. Last chance to save $50.
Every year, thousands of athletes disappear in clutch moments due to falling hydration levels.
I used to go missing all the time. I let everyone down. I even let Shannon Sharp down.
Yeah, you let me down.
They've been told how you feel yourself doesn't matter. That electrolytes are all the same. And just like that, they're gone. Get yourself back in the game. Get yourself a Gatorade. Could be the difference between dominating and disappearing. Gatorade, rehydrate, replenish, refuel.
Y'all know what Arby's $5 boneless wings and crinkles means. Cannonball! Arby's, we have the meats.
When you have something to get done today, getting everything you need today is helpful. That's why Ace has free in-store and curbside pickup, or even same-day delivery from your locally owned neighborhood Ace.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
How can you be sure you're getting the right deal?
I have to talk to my bestie.
This one's like your last boyfriend. It's got issues.
For the right used car, just say, show me the Carfax value. You'll get the most accurate price based on the vehicle's accident history. Shop at the all-new Carfax.com.
When you have something to get done today, getting everything you need today is helpful. That's why Ace has free in-store and curbside pickup, or even same-day delivery from your locally owned neighborhood Ace.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Let's go! YouTube TV is the new home of NFL Sunday Ticket.
Oh my goodness!
Being a fan has never been easier. Watch every game, every Sunday, exclusively with NFL Sunday Ticket on YouTube TV. Sign up for NFL Sunday Ticket now and get $50 off.
Got a divisional matchup between Ravens and Bengals in Cincinnati today. Baltimore coming in 1-0, Cincinnati 0-1. Ravens kind of hobble into this one, but they do get star tight end Mark Andrews back. Lamar Jackson has only lost to the Bengals once, but he's only faced off with Joe Burrow 3 times. Burrow struggled in week 1, maybe more than we've ever seen since he entered the league, but the swag is still secure.
People are talking about the haircut.
You know, he walks with a swag, and you could definitely see it, you know, so that's how he stands out to me.
For all the kids out there that want to get a Joe Burrow haircut, there's a bunch of them. Help their parents out. What is a Joe Burrow haircut?
You're looking at it. I don't even know what to tell people. They just make it happen.
And the way he got his little hairstyles going, Joe doing his thing right now with the fashion.
How do you know it's time to get a haircut?
When you have a game like that on Sunday.
Gotta love it.
A perfect answer from Joe Burrow there. Dan Graziano is in Cincinnati with the latest. What are you hearing, Dan?
Yeah, Sam, I didn't get my hair cut this week because I never have a bad game, but the Bengals sure did last week. And asking a lot of their players and their coaches about what the week was like, it sounds like they've really had an easy time kind of flushing it. I talked to the offensive coordinator, Brian Callahan, and he said the message is, that wasn't us. We've shown ourselves to be more than that. Look, they felt like Cleveland is a team that's had their number for the last few years. It was the first game, and Burrow didn't have a training camp because of the calf injury. The weather was lousy. The Bengals really feel like they've been able to put that game away and that it won't carry over. Callahan told me, he said, you know, Burrow might have a little more edge to him this week in practice coming off of a bad game, but fundamentally he's always the same guy, and that's really what helps him through all the highs and lows. He said, all of our prides were hurt a little bit by what happened, but sometimes that has a way of refocusing you and making you come out stronger. The Bengals obviously hoping and believing that that'll be the case this week against another division rival in the Baltimore Ravens.
You know, it's one of those things where I feel like because we've seen this before with the Bengals, where they started 0-2 last year and then ended up all right, there's a part of me that thinks like, all right, no big deal. But Alex, my concern is it seems to be the same issues. I mean, they got major O-line issues. They got issues up front. Are you concerned with this Bengals offense right now?
I'm not overly concerned, to be honest. Like, I think we've seen this. It's kind of same old story. Slow starts out of camp. He had the calf. He missed a bunch of time. And for me, the weather really played a huge impact on last week's game. That's a bad matchup anyway with Cleveland. We've seen the results of that. But all of a sudden you throw, I mean, this is a team, the Bengals, that like to throw it all over the yard. They are a high-flying offense that can put up points. Well, it was pouring rain. I mean, Joe Burrow, we saw him put on the glove and take off the glove, and it's like trying to throw a water balloon. It was a bit of a disaster. You know, I think they're moving on this week. I think they have I mean, this is a big opportunity from today. Baltimore Ravens are banged up. Marcus Williams is out. Marlon Humphrey is out. I look for these guys to get back on track. And don't underestimate what a good haircut, a fresh haircut can do.
Oh. And you're moving on to Cincinnati.
Yeah, exactly. On to Baltimore. So I think they get right back on track. I think this is still one of the best teams in football.
And you hear Graz with the overall theme of the week and how it was like, oh, well, Cleveland always had our number and it was bad. I mean, you could look at it and say that was a lot of excuses that he just ran off in terms of what they're looking at here, because they did lose the football game. But I never really doubt the mentality of this team, Moss. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
I mean, it's like with Burrow, even when they win, it's like he's moving on. So a loss in week 1 is something I'm not overly concerned about either.
You know, I'm really concerned about them, and the reason why is because their division. With Cleveland really coming on last week and them being able to be ready to compete in this division. But I think going into this game with Cincinnati being at home, I'm looking at the playmakers. Last week, you're talking about T. Higgins' contract year, no catches. Yeah. Need to be able to get your playmakers involved in this game if the Bengals want to win this game. But on the flip side of the Ravens, you heard me talking all of the last couple of years about the Baltimore Ravens, Lamar Jackson needing a playmaker, Alex Smith. Boy, did they find one. I want to show you this rookie sensation, Zay Flowers, and how he's able to be so slippery off the ball. Find Zay Flowers, as you can see here. Just being able to get him the ball. With Dobbins going down, you got to find ways to just put the ball in the playmaker's hand behind the line of scrimmage. Well, if you think they got a short game, well, they're going to take you deep right there. 20-yard out. I'm talking about rookie Zay Flowers. Is this man poised to make this run with the Baltimore Ravens in this division? Hey, look at this in and out. I told you he's slippery. Now watch these guys miss. So today, the Cincinnati Bengals have their work cut out for them. You're going to have to find out what Lamar Jackson doing, what Mark Andrews is doing, and then on third down, if he's able to find this young rookie, Zay Flowers, it'll be a long day for this Bengals defense, Rex.
You know what's funny? I mean, those clips look great, and I don't disagree. They have weapons. Odell Beckham now. You mentioned Flowers, the great pick out of Boston College. So, yeah, I get it. But there were times in that game I was like, ugh, it was hard to watch. Yeah. And so to me, man, all this Todd Monken, I don't know if we've talked about an offensive coordinator more than this guy than maybe Kenny Zampese back in the day. But anyway, this one, Todd Monken, you know what? You're going against Lou Anarumo, who I think is one of the finest defensive coordinators in the league.
Very good.
So I can't wait for that matchup right there. Randy, there's no way they're going to let screen passes go all day against them. So I really want to see it. I'm excited.
We just cut the screen off, but those two guys, T. Higgins and OBJ. I talked about T. Higgins, no catches last week. OBJ, 2 receptions for 37 yards. For either of these organizations to prevail victory today, those two guys, I know I just put Zay up, but those two guys got to have a big day for their organization.
And to be fair to this Baltimore offense, like we got to give them a little time. They don't play in the preseason. It was week 1. I mean, he just got here from the college ranks. We got to give him some
didn't play either.
Yeah, we keep showing the quarterbacks and the receivers and everything, and that's great. I'm going to take you guys a little bit away from that right now in terms of a Sunday morning, and we can look at maybe some linemen, maybe some guys that are doing the dirty work out there. How about a little Sunday morning pancakes?
Yes.
A little inspired by our old friend Jeff Saturday right here. Watch Wyatt Teller on this Chubb run right here, because you're watching Chubb, but take your eyes away from the ball and look at Teller right there on Jermaine Pratt. That's what you call a pancake, and that's so special. What do you like on your pancake, Sam? Do you like a little strawberry? Put a little Nutella on that right there, because that is a pancake. Put him down right there. Wyatt Teller. Just take your eyes from the ball away a little bit there, and you see them pancakes.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Are we going to see this every week now? Is this going to be a thing?
I'll throw it in there once in a while.
Okay, all I'm saying is if you're going to do that, you got to bring pancakes. That should be a part of the deal, okay? Bring props. Let's get to Arlington, where we're
hurry up real quick.
Getting ready for Jets and Cowboys. This one's going to look a little different than we expected, but still plenty of intrigue. Zach Wilson gets the start against a punishing Dallas defense. Both teams Coming off week 1 wins, Jets by a hair, Cowboys by a billion. Zach Wilson trying to make quick reads of this defense today. What he really needs is to read Micah Parsons' mind. And we, especially this guy Randy right here, know somebody who can do that. Here's our frenemy, Oz Perlman with the Dallas Cowboys.
Dallas Cowboys! Team, how we doing out here? Let's do it. Who said that? Tell us your name. Get up here. Let's hear from Micah. You're out on that field. There's a lot of pain involved in this sport. If you can get inside your own head, you can flip that switch. That pain is in your mind. I'm going to prove it to you. Micah, grab these matches, please. Do me a favor. Take one out. Light it. Perfect. Coach, you got your phone? Micah, here's where this gets good. Get a little closer. I'm going to have you put your hand. This pain is in your mind. I'm telling you, you're going to put your hand 1 inch above this flame. Right there. I want you almost touching it. And when you feel like it's too hot, which it will be, I want you to pull away. Coach, you're going to time it and see how long. Don't hurt yourself. See how long before you feel like it's hurting you.
I used to do this as a kid.
Coach, when he does it, I want you to start the timer. When he stops, pull it away. Bring it closer, closer, closer than that. Got to be closer. Don't hold the candle. Just hold your hand out. A little closer. You're too far away from it. Oh, stop it, stop it. Tell him how much. Tell him, show him, Coach, how much?
5.4.
5.41. Pain is in your mind. Look at me. If I were to just tap right there, watch this, just one time, bam, right there, it's like I opened up a hole inside his brain. And next time when you put your hand over there, all that fire, that heat's gonna go through your arm, through your body, up through your hand, dissipate. You're gonna feel no heat, no pain. Look at me and say, hold your hand out. And I want you to bring it right on top. And when he starts, and I think you're gonna go double. I think you're gonna triple. I don't even know how far you're gonna go. Bring your hand really close. And I want you to start that timer, Coach. Start that timer, Coach. Right there. Get it from the side so you can see it. Don't kill the flame. Just bring it in close. Hold your hand straight. You timing this, Coach?
Got it.
How's he doing? He's going. No pain. Look at me. Look at me. Say no pain. Say no pain. The flame better be going. Can we see underneath there? No pain. Can you hold your hand up? Just make sure that's on fire. No pain. We still going? When you feel it, you stop though.
Oh, no.
Pull it. Are you pulling away? Oh, stop it. Stop it. Oh, tell him. How much did he go? How much did he go?
25-7-1.
25, how much? 25-7-1. Show them. Show them. Listen to me. Listen to me.
Hey, y'all not gonna believe me, bro. Y'all not gonna believe me.
What did you say? 25.71?
Yes.
I knew you could do that, Micah. Listen to me, though. Listen to me. I'm not being motivational. Everyone, look. 25.71. I knew you. Deck of cards. If you want, shuffle them up, mix them up, whatever you want to do. And then I want you to spread them out in front of your eyes, nice and close to you, so no one else can see. And I want you to think of any card in that deck. And if you don't want, change your mind. Think of any card, and when you're done, you got it in your brain, close the deck. Close the deck, put them between your hands, flat like a pancake. Boom. Other hand right on top, like a pancake, so you can't even see them. Fair? I put together a list of 50 animals that don't have a team, and you're gonna know why. Read some of these out for me.
Whale, lizard, hippo, dog, elephant, grasshopper, zebra, rabbit.
There's 50 of them, right? Frog, whatever, take it. You take it. Open it somewhere in the middle and look at one of those animals. Open it up. You can look. Open it up. You got it? You got it?
Yeah.
Think of the suit. Heart, diamond, club, spade. Saw that reaction. It's a diamond, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do you one better than just guessing the card. I'm gonna find it. Hold tight, hold tight. Let me reach in there. I'm gonna say it's about halfway down, maybe about 27 card. I got it. Hold tight, hold tight. Tell us all, what card did you think of? Say it.
7 of diamonds.
7 of diamonds. What were you thinking of?
Goldfish.
A goldfish? I got you. Look, open your hands.
Oh,
No way! No.
I'm sorry. I had to pull him aside when he was with us. I had to be like, dude, did you do a deal with the devil? Because I do not understand how this is. We have a skeptic over here.
I'm not buying this.
Oh, what do you mean?
Oh,
What do you mean? How does he know that number?
Yes, you will.
How does he know? How does he know, Alex? Tell us. How does he do it?
It's a trick. It's a trick animal book. I mean, it's all just
Oh,
I'll hold my
see,
hand
here's
over
the
it
problem.
and then hold it over
Now
again.
we're going to have to bring him back.
Yeah.
Randy's going to be so mad because now we got to bring him back.
Bring him back. Messing with you because
You're going to learn. You're going to learn. I don't know. Do you think Ed Werder is a believer? Should we check? Ed, what do you think?
Yes.
Is this legit or is this all just little tricks?
I've been asked about my beliefs and I declined to respond. And we are also in competition with the Dallas cheerleaders, a competition nobody can win, least of all me. But at the end of the Jets practice week, I spoke to Coach Robert Saleh and others in the organization, and my takeaway is this coaching staff views Zach Wilson as a young quarterback with incredible arm talent, but one who too often and too easily loses belief in his own ability. You know, they've come to the conclusion it's all about Wilson maintaining his confidence, that when he has that, he's capable of playing exceptional football. In fact, Saleh said, when he's confident and having fun, it's a damn good quarterback. Wide receiver Garrett Wilson addressed the confidence his teammates have in Wilson earlier this week.
All the confidence in the world. As for everyone in this building, we're a team and we stick together, man. And we see each other every day. We see about the way we go about our business. We practice hard, and when you do those things, the confidence level just keeps growing. Zach's no exception with that.
Well, the coaches feel that Wilson has had enough practice reps and game experience that he has to use the playmakers around him, and the coaches certainly feel there are plenty of those. The offensive line, of course, has to capably protect him, and that will be an enormous challenge. The Cowboys' pass rush will surely test Wilson's pass protection and the young quarterback's poise. And Sam, coaches and teammates have reinforced with Wilson their faith in him throughout the week. But as one source told me, at the end of the day, he has to believe in himself. He has to
For sure.
know that he practices.
So just in case if the stream goes down or I have to end it, I have a backup stream that's already pinned at the top. You can click, make your account if you want, or you can just click and have stream up for the backup. So if the stream ends, you'll still be able to watch it.
Are you We're going to see how good Nathaniel Hackett
So just click that link, have it, tab somewhere,
Nathaniel Hackett,
just in case.
You got a head coaching job. You had
I will be letting everybody know when they get into the stream.
Sometimes, you fail with Russell Wilson. You get to be the offensive coordinator for the Jets, and you get Aaron Rodgers again. So life's been pretty good for him. Okay, Nathaniel Hackett, now you got to dial it back. The whole let it rip, protect Zach Allen, use the playmakers, and you will get destroyed. Because of this defense. He needs to it needs to affect the way he calls the game and how he uses the playmakers. There may not be a pass over 20 yards, and I wouldn't care if I played defensively if it was like that, because our defense at the New York Jets is that good. We'll see how good Nathaniel Hackett is in terms of taking care of a quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, let it rip because you're going to have one read. That's how you let it rip. Don't let him progress. He can't, Alex. There's no way we know he's slow to progress through his reads anyway. And against this defense, absolutely agree with you, Brew, on this. So to me, I'm going to let it rip on my one read. If it's not there, I am going to put the ball under my arm and I'm going to run for what I can get. I'm not going to extend plays, not against this defense. And the other thing is, man, ground and pound. So I want to see, you know who it's on? Hackett, you're exactly right. He's got to scheme Garrett Wilson open and give him the one read. If it's not there, either you throw it away or you take off with it.
So y'all just letting Coach McCarthy just off the hook, all this talk about Coach Hackett and him not having Aaron Rodgers and then him having Zach Wilson. Well, Coach McCarthy just took over the play calling for the Dallas Cowboys. So we're letting him off the hook knowing that the Jets is coming in with this defense. I think for me, looking at this game, all this talk about the Jets, Zach Wilson offensively, the offensive side for the Dallas Cowboys, we're talking about Dak Prescott going against this defense. So I think for me, the weapon on Dallas's offense to really watch is what is Coach McCarthy going to do with running back Tony Pollard? You're talking about the ground and pound. And the reason why I talk about what he's going to do with running back Tony Pollard is we know how good both defenses are. So I expect some good screens, some sophisticated screens of being able to get Tony Pollard involved, because I said earlier, this will be a baseball type of score, but I do think the big hits will come from a guy like Tony Pollard.
To go back to Zach Wilson, I think we got to be careful here. You can't tell this kid before the game and all week to don't screw it up. You can't tell him to walk out there playing one of the best defenses of the NFL and say, hey, don't lose this for us. Walk out on eggshells and don't make a mistake. I mean, that's a recipe for this to be a disaster. I agree, though. Even if Aaron Rodgers was playing in this game, the recipe is run the football. You don't want to drop back with this defensive front at home. Not a team in the NFL wants to do that. You want to run the football. They have to be opportunistic when they throw it, though. And they have to be aggressive at times. They've got to take some shots. They've got to back this defense off. And then when they get the one-on-ones, I agree with you. They've got to be creative in getting the ball down the field. They've got to mix up movement, bootlegs, some screens on this front. They have to have him confident. They have to have him seeing it. If Zach Wilson goes out there, and this has been his problem, sometimes I think he tries to do too much, and he's not seeing it. I think we've all seen he's guessing. He's got to go out there and trust
I'll put it
his
on
eyes,
there,
trust
but like I
his
said, I have a backup link too.
But then again,
Backup channel that I have. I can click on that and watch it over there.
And they have to stay ahead of the sticks, right, Alex? I mean, that's critical in this game, and that's why I talk about patience. That run, it might not hit in the first quarter. It might not hit in the second, but it is going to hit at some point.
Let us play defensively. Very rarely will defensive players be on the sideline looking to see what the play calls are. But these are situations where you know you have a quarterback you have to manage, and you know that you're the unit that's the best on the field. So how are they letting us do our job? By taking care of the football. So, I mean, they'll be watching to see how Hackett is calling the game in terms of, is he making sure that they're punting?
Yeah, I was just going to say.
Yeah, for sure.
If there's nothing wrong with punting, that needs to be clearly communicated to Zach. Like third and long, bad situations, punting the football is not bad in this game.
Yeah.
Are we just really not giving him a shot, though? We're just assuming he's going to be the same. He's going to be the same guy he was before. I mean, look, he comes in. Obviously, he didn't play great, but he was fine coming in for Aaron. That environment, I think he was in shock half the time he was playing. The whole crowd was. I think at some point today, if you're telling him you're confident in him and you believe in him, and then you just call all running plays, you are telling him you are not confident.
Truthfully, Sam, when Drew Bledsoe went down and that Brady guy came in, this is the way we watched it. And this is the way we felt it should be done, because nobody knew who that kid was. You know what I mean? Check down, take care of it, hit Kevin Falk in the flat, all of that stuff. Let us play defense and run the football. It's been done before.
Right.
Just last thing for you, as a coach, if you're Robert Saleh today and you know he's got mind games going on, he's dealt with this for the last couple of years, what are you saying to Zach Wilson before he runs out there?
Like, son, we got this. But, hey, we're going to give you an opportunity. And the thing is, just rely on each other.
Yeah.
And let it eat. He doesn't have to win the game himself. And I'd make sure he knows it. I said, you're going to be part of the victory. You're not the reason we're going to win. You're going to be part of it. And so let's just, I mean.
Will he be the reason they lose? Will Zach Wilson be the reason they lose?
No.
Okay.
He won't be.
Because they're not going to lose.
Tell you this. Okay. No, I'm going to say this. Look, the offensive coordinator he's the one that has to step up. We know where Zach is. He's a young quarterback against a team, a ferocious pass rush.
Yeah.
One thing I would do, I would sit back and say, where you at, Micah?
Yeah.
All right? We're going to run at you. You're inside. We're going to run power at you every time. We're going to put 700 pounds on you and see how you play free safety, because that's what we're going to do. You got to make it physical. Robert Saleh is going to tell it. He's going to tell his team this is about who's the most physical team, and I believe the Jets are going to play to that.
The guys are with him. Love to see how his teammates rallied around him on the sideline.
Yeah.
Garrett Wilson leading the way with that. We'll see how that goes today. Rex, it is time to seize the day with Caesar Sportsbook. So tell us which player will score the first touchdown later today at Jerry's World.
Well, I'm going to seize the day and take Breece Hall. But the only thing that I'm not quite so confident is it going to be Dalvin Cook or Breece Hall. But I'm going to take Breece Hall. This guy is so special. I get it. They're going to bring him in slow. But one of those things, he can pop a long run, and he can also pop it in the red zone. So watch for Breece Hall today. That's my Caesar seize the day pick.
Look at you. All right, we'll be watching for that. And so the Come On Countdown, our game picks are on the way. Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs got off to a tough start with a loss in week 1. Find out who on this set is picking the Chiefs to start 0-2 against the Jags. And Josh Allen struggled last week with 4 turnovers. The Bills quarterback explains why he's taken a holistic approach to getting right in week 2.
There's always
room to grow and be better. And sometimes it's not with the arms and legs, it's with the mind.
Seize the Day is brought to you by Caesars Sportsbook, the only sportsbook app with Caesars Rewards.
Some people just know what road to take. Those are the people who know to choose Allstate.
The service road is faster.
Turn left.
Not happening.
He knows better than any GPS, and he'd point you in Allstate's direction.
Go all the way down the road past the big gray warehouse.
Take the next exit.
You're not from around here, so you don't know the back roads.
I don't want to be late for the party.
I'm gonna save us 5 minutes.
Some people just know what road to take.
You're on the fastest route.
Those are the people who know safe drivers save 40% with Allstate.
$120 for the night, please.
$95 for the night, please.
Wait, what?
If you use Trivago will compare hotel prices from hundreds of websites worldwide, so you can often find a better deal for your hotel room. Maybe you should try Trivago next time. Hotel Trivago.
The all-new Ergo Smart Base from Tempur-Pedic automatically responds to snoring. So no more hiding under your pillow, because this system actually detects snoring, then adjusts to help reduce it. For a limited time, save up to $700 on select Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets.
New Nature's Bounty Hair Growth. Help grow thicker, fuller hair with just 1 capsule a day of advanced hair complex. Conquer hair thinning.
And fall in love with your hair all over again.
Only from Nature's Bounty.
Eli Manning, how about an autograph?
Sure, you got a ball? How's that?
Cool.
Hey, how about a Corona?
Oh, yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna need that lime back.
Ask Sherwin-Williams and save big during the 4-day super sale. Get 40% off paints and stains with sale prices starting at $26.69. Hurry, it's only September 15th through the 18th. Shop online or at your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store.
Confident about which used car to buy?
Nope.
Why not ask the most confident person you know?
My old high school coach.
Just say, show me the Carfax value. You'll get the most accurate price based on the vehicle's accident history. Shop at the all-new Carfax.com.
Carl never really thought much of his credit scores until he got Credit Karma and used his scores to score more. Like this less humble abode. That's what I'm talking about, Carl. Intuit Credit Karma. Download the Money app where your hard work pays off.
Ozzy Albies, Byron Buxton, how'd you get those 85-cent small Blizzard treats? Heard the deal's only in the DQ app.
Deals only in the DQ app.
But it's only for a limited time, so you gotta hustle.
Already got mine.
Way to go, Craig.
DQ.
Happy tastes good.
What's the greatest invention of all time? New hands-free Skechers slip-ins. You just slip in and they're on. It's like they have an invisible built-in shoe horn, so your foot slides into place without bending down or touching your shoes. Then the heel pillow technology keeps your foot comfy and secure. Hands-free Skechers slip-ins.
Man, I wish I was out there. Let's unretire. That's why I'm at.
Hey, Grandpa! Grandpa!
I still got it.
Hey, I need that senior discount.
I'm good right here, bro.
Unretirement? Who'd be dumb enough to do that?
It's time to hit refresh, to be buttoned up, to feel your best and look it by using Just for Men shampoo and hair color to eliminate gray in 5 easy minutes. It's time to look forward. Just for Men shampoo in color.
Your favorite thing delivered right to your door means that you never have to stop doing your other favorite thing. Nailed it. Order McDelivery in the app.
Bringing in a new roommate to save money, is that the plan?
Yeah, say hi to Glenn from work.
I think I have a much better plan. We switched to my plan from Verizon for just $25 per line.
Wow, way better plan.
Save with my plan starting at just $25 when you bring your own phones. Guaranteed for 3 years. It's your Verizon.
Let me be direct. You're watching football wrong. What do you call a guy in face paint that can't get the game? A clown.
Sorry, what app was it again? No, just give me a second.
Amateurs.
Oh! Sorry, everybody.
DirecTV Sports Central gives you access to every game. So you never have to compromise on game day.
Was that necessary?
I was just illustrating a point.
Access NFL Sunday Ticket on us. Get a $400 reward card.
Okay.
Welcome back to Sunday NFL Countdown, presented by Snickers.
Little cornhole action to get going in Buffalo as Raiders and Bills for the. Are you? Yes. You're a man of many talents, Teddy.
Terrible.
Raiders off a win over the Broncos and Bills off a Monday Night Football loss to the Jets. You know, Jimmy G quietly had one of the best performances of the week last week with the 4th highest QBR against the Broncos. Josh Allen needs a get-right game as the Bills' offense struggled in Week 1. 4 turnovers. Expectations are high in Western New York, and the man who helped raise them is taking all the blame.
I hurt our team tonight. I cost our team tonight. And it feels eerily similar to last year, and I hate that it's the same.
Can you actually do more, Josh?
Absolutely.
What's that?
Always room to do more, and there's always room to grow and be better. And sometimes it's not with the arms and legs, it's with the mind. Some of the talks that we've had have been super open, super honest, and sometimes uncomfortable.
It's a long season in the NFL, and we've got to learn from this, but we have to learn fast.
We're on a mission to win a Super Bowl, and unfortunately, we've been close. We haven't gotten the job done, but we're very excited to play this season. You know, we want to bring a Super Bowl here to Western New York. It's a fan base that deserves one, and I think it's one of the greatest sports stories left in this world is the Buffalo Bills winning the Super Bowl.
I'm with him there. Our Kimberly Martin spent some time with Josh Allen, and she is live in Buffalo with the very latest. Hi, Kimberly.
Hello, hello. You know, when I sat down with Josh, he talked about all the things he had to do better. And what we saw was a guy who did a little bit too much. Josh said being this talented is almost a double-edged sword because some plays that you make are the greatest plays ever, and then you have mistakes that cost your team. He said, it's year 6. I need to do better, and I know I have to prove it. But I spoke to their offensive coordinator, Ken Dorsey, and he said Josh's confidence has not wavered. The challenge for us is making sure that Josh remains Josh. We want to be smart, aggressive, but not too conservative, Sam.
Yeah, it's the tricky thing, Kimberly. And Rex, I'd love your perspective as a coach, because I see him, and the first thing I think of is it's the Brett Favre vibe, right? You live by the sword, die by the sword. It's feast or famine. You get these amazing plays and the devastating ones. He's going to win games for you. He's going to lose games for you. I don't know that you can say to him as a coach, all right, we need to pull you back and reel you in. Like, that's not how Brett Favre played. That's not how Josh Allen plays. What do you do as a coach?
Well, first off, I would go crazy, thank my lucky stars that that's my quarterback. This is my favorite player in the National Football League. And to me, I hate the fact that everything comes down on him. Every negative thing comes down on Josh. And to his credit, he takes it all. I love him. He's a leader. He's a fighter. He's a competitor and all that. Yeah, at times, is he a little reckless? Yeah, but there's only one reason the Buffalo Bills are Super Bowl contenders, and it's Josh Allen. Take him off that football team, oh my goodness, what do they win, 4 or 5 games? Give me a break. You got the man right here. How about you as a coach? How about we motion more than the 31st in the like last week? They motioned like what, 2-3 times? Give me a break. That's back practice for the defense. Challenge the defense in other areas. Quit having Josh say, you know what, we're going against a great defense. I'm going to have to make something happen. You as a coach and coaching staff, you got to be a little more creative than what I'm seeing out of this group.
How about you talking about Mr. Everything and Josh Allen? I do have something wrong with my quarterback, and it's being able to try to make the tough throws. We already know about his arm strength. There's nothing wrong with being a check down Charlie at times for your team, and I think that's what's missing from the Buffalo Bills. Today in film wall, y'all put up Mr. Everything Max Crosby and how he just wrecks and brings havoc up there against everybody in that front for the offensive line. So I think today, going against this offensive line where they struggled last week going against this Jets defense, I look for left tackle Dawkins, right tackle Spencer Brown. Can they have a day going against this defense led by Max Crosby? Because, Brew, you were talking about your film wall of being backed up. 1st and 15, 2nd and 20. I think you had. Yeah. So that's where you're putting the offense, in the bind, because Josh Allen sees 2nd and 15. Well, he's trying to hit that rail shot. So that's why I say there's nothing wrong with being a check down Charlie, because at times, that's what that offense needs.
Let me ask you a question first, okay? Have you ever been out on the field during a play and you hear your coach in your head about decision making, about where you could
literally, or like I can hear his coaching point?
You feel, your coaching point. During a play, it's like this is what
For sure.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. This is what Josh Allen's problem is. They're not reaching. Okay. Dorsey's not reaching him, McDermott's not reaching him, because in those situations where you just went through a whole year where you're throwing the picks
Alrighty.
and your reason why the season's over, Alex, stay
And
with
everybody
me.
know, man, I do have a backup stream, man. Click the link in the chat that I pinned up there. It's already live. So if the stream goes down to YouTube, man, y'all can go there. Feel free to sub to the channel, man. Trying to grow it. If you want to, you know what I'm saying, donate or anything, feel free. Enjoy the stream.
Josh Allen will make a great linebacker. He'd make a great linebacker, in my opinion, because you might as well put him next to Matt Milano, because he is out there. He is reckless out there.
I think to ask him to be check down Charlie and then also say, like, listen, hey, he's like Brett Favre, he's this gunslinger. They've trained this out of him. Where is the production going to come from? I mean, this guy, like, he's their best quarterback. He's everything. He's their best running back. He's like led the team in rushing the last 3 years.
Shout out to you, Robert, from
Like
Spain, bro.
80% of this offense, more than any player in the NFL over the last 3 years.
Thank you.
Like, where is it going to come from? They put everything on his plate, and he's carried them to this level. Like, there's a lot of people eating well in Buffalo. This guy has masked a lot of warts over the years, right? And now all of a sudden he has a bad game, and we're like, well, he should have been more conservative. Like, everything's been put on his shoulders. And more often than not, this guy carries the load. And now all of a sudden, I think, like, and again, to look at the tape, like, he didn't have any help out there. The run game is non-existent. And right, and besides Stephon Diggs, nobody showed up outside for him. So, listen, they have to be more creative on the offensive side of the ball. They have to do more to help him. But again, like, they've trained him into this. This is the way they got there. Like,
yeah, Rex, you said, like, with him, he's the only reason they're Super Bowl contenders. And isn't it they're the only reason they're not?
There you go, Brew. Tell it, Brew.
The recklessness, just those simple take those away, Alex. It's just easy of, let me just run for 5 yards. Let me slide.
I don't disagree with that.
I got something for today, okay? However they get there, if it's first or second and long, we're going to expect Josh Allen to try to get the first down. I think that what happened to them last week, I would like to see what they learned from last week with those 3 interceptions. I just think he was just trying to force the ball too much. Yes, you saw the last play where they didn't make the first down to Stephon Diggs. So I think today, check down Charlie is a must, and the reason why is because the film wall, which you showed me with Max Crosby, if you let Max Crosby disrupt this offensive line, we're going to be talking a second week in a row about the mishaps from the Buffalo Bills.
I think they need to be more aggressive with him. I think they need to help support him more gas on that fire. I don't think they need to pump the brakes on Josh Allen. This guy's incredible.
For sure. Hey, be sure to make sure y'all follow him. Click that backup link. It's already live. You can make an account on it if you want to. You don't have to, but it's live. You can watch it over there. Like I said, man, enjoy. Make sure you sub to the YouTube. Hit the like button. I appreciate it.
However, I have more confidence in Max Crosby because I don't think he's going to get it. I don't think they're going to double him. I really don't, and that could be a problem.
I'm just scared for Josh if the game he's playing against Max Crosby is the day he starts to hesitate. You don't want that from Josh Allen in a game like this with that guy coming after him. I just got to say, it was hilarious to me, all the people this week saying, he's not taking enough heat. He's not taking enough heat. Josh Allen should be getting more. Why aren't people calling out? Have you seen any quarterback ever's mentions on Twitter or X? They all take heat. I think they're all dealing with some negativity. Let's get to Aaron. Let's get to Aaron Dolan. Oh, you just wait. It's coming. Let's get to Aaron Dolan on the betting implications of this game. Aaron?
Let's look back first, Sam, to last week. Unders and road teams absolutely crushed it. Unders 12-4, and then road teams 12-4 against the spread. These were the best cover percentages in week 1 since 2006. Now, the Raiders were one of those teams that were successful on the road. They're back on the road today against the Bills, but I don't think they're going to be as successful. I'm laying the 7.5 points with the Buffalo Bills. And yes, I know Josh Allen, he had those 4 turnovers in game 1 this season, but I don't think that's going to happen today against this Raiders defense that didn't have one takeaway. Not to mention he's 7-0 outright, 5-1-1 against the spread when coming off a game in which he's had at least 3 turnovers. So I do think that this offense is going to be explosive against this Raiders defense, and this is a get-right spot for Josh Allen. The Buffalo Bills at 1 point were -10. It's down to -7.5. I love this play, Sam.
I love it too. Great stuff, Aaron. We believe in Buffalo. Let's see how that goes today in the early slot. Let's get now to our break. I guess we're just going to go to break and come back in a minute. Still to come on Countdown. Brock Purdy had the best QBR in the NFL last week. Yeah, you heard that right. Randy shows us why this 49ers offense is separating themselves from everybody else in the NFL. And Dak Prescott and the Cowboys face a tough Jets D today. Cowboys QB tells us why he won't have the same turnover struggles that overshadowed him last season.
Yeah, well, I had way too many interceptions. So it starts there, honestly, in the sense of risk versus reward and making sure, and I think that was a big part of Mike taking over the play calling.
When you have something to get done today, getting everything you need today is helpful. That's why Ace has free in-store and curbside pickup, or even same-day delivery from your locally owned neighborhood Ace.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Yo, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Make sure you hit the like button. I have a backup stream pinned at the top of the chat. Make sure y'all lock up the stream, man, so more people can find it.
Arby's, we have the meat. Goldfish.
Got 30 minutes until game time. Trying to make me a couple of parlays real quick, man. Hope like 80 motherfuckers hit.
Happy? Go for the handful.
Some days I cover up because of my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis. Now I feel free to bare my skin thanks to Sky Rizzy. I'm celebrating my clearer skin my way. With Sky Rizzy, 3 out of 4 people achieved 90% clearer skin at 4 months. In another study, most people had 90% clearer skin even at 5 years. And Sky Rizzy is just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Serious allergic reactions and an increased risk of infections or a lower ability to fight them may occur. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms, had a vaccine, or plan to.
Thanks to clearer skin with Sky Rizzy, this is my moment. There's nothing on my
Show
skin,
redzone,
and
stuck
that
at work.
means
I'm
everything.
desperate. Yeah, we're gonna be on redzone after when it starts. But I have a backup stream also, man, just in case if I have to end the YouTube stream. I pinned it up in the chat, so you can click on that, man, for a backup.
Eat it with the meal or have it as a snack. Only $2.99. It's a hunger hack and it fits in one hand. MBK, have it your way.
The beach has always been there for us. As an oasis. Somewhere you can escape to. So it's time we were there for it. That's why Corona's helping clean 100 beaches by 2025. It's the first step in our fight against plastic pollution. To join us, visit coronausa.com.
Every year, thousands of athletes disappear in clutch moments due to falling hydration levels.
I used to go missing all the time. I let everyone down. I even let Shannon Sharp down.
Yeah, you let me down. They've been told how you feel yourself doesn't matter. That electrolytes are all the same. Then just like that, they're gone. Get yourself back in the game. Get yourself a Gatorade.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know, I tried to.
And disappearing.
Gatorade,
I'll be more prepared today than I was just last week.
TV. It's a better
I got the
way
backup
to
link
watch
ready,
live shows,
so y'all might as well go ahead and
without
click that
cable.
link, have that thing
Watch
in a
multiple
tab
games at
somewhere.
once with multi-view.
So
Try
that,
free
that
at
stream is already live too.
FuboTV.com.
You deserve a better credit score. Whoa. Chime can help no matter where you're at.
Whoa.
Because with everyday purchases and on-time payments,
Whoa.
things can happen a lot easier.
Whoa.
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 Whoa. Oh, you deserve some credit.
Whoa.
Get started at chime.com.
This is a Bombas performance sock. For such a small item, it performs big in so many ways. Big on comfort, big on durability, big on breathability. Bombas gives you big comfort for all your athletic pursuits.
Welcome back to Sunday NFL Countdown, presented by Snickers.
That looks fun. Big game at Ford Field today between the Seahawks and the Lions. Both teams have issues up front. On the O-line, left tackle out for the Lions, left tackle and right tackle out for the Seahawks. Let's get it back up to Adam Schefter for the latest on this one. Adam?
Well, Sam, updates on a couple of former Alabama standouts, starting in Detroit with their rookie first-round draft pick, Jahmyr Gibbs. Everybody remembers how happy the Lions were on draft night when they were able to trade up and get Jahmyr Gibbs, and now they are getting ready to unleash him. He played only 19 snaps in Week 1 against Kansas City, but the Lions have said they want to get Gibbs more involved in the offense starting today against the Seattle Seahawks, and anybody who saw him in the opening game against Kansas City saw how explosive he can be. They're looking for more explosive plays today. And how about this story? John Mechie, the Texans wide receiver who missed his rookie season last year while battling leukemia, is active today and set to make his NFL regular season debut against the Colts. Who is not rooting for John Mechie today as he is out there? Don't know how much he'll play. Could be some on special teams, but the fact that he's out there alone is a major win.
Incredible. So great to hear that,
great.
Adam. Thanks. It's time to count down to kickoff now. How much time to kick off in these early games? About 24 minutes. So we get going, starting with the Packers and Falcons. Teddy, who's your game breaker?
Sam, it's the running backs because Arthur Smith leans on these running backs, Bijan Robinson and Tyler Algier in the run game and in the pass game. You see it right here, a great young rookie. They're both young players that are playmakers. You see it right here, right out of the backfield. Easy throws for the quarterback where he makes people miss and he scores when you get the ball in his hands. Bijan Robinson is someone they have to worry about, and also Tyler Algier. Listen, out of the 41 offensive touches, okay? Out of the 41 offensive touches, 34 of them went to either Bijan or Tyler Algier right here. So if I'm on the Green Bay Packer defense, it's about stopping the run game, setting the edge, making the tackles. These running backs in the passing game, it's all about stopping these running backs for the Green Bay defense.
Well, I tell you what, Brew, I got one Chargers-Titans right here. Oh, bad news for the Titans. You got 2 DBs out. And you know what? I'm thinking it's this big old dude right here, Mike Williams. I don't care, the separation, whatever. Throw it up. If he's even there, nobody fights for the ball better than Mike Williams. Let him use that 6'5" height. But today, in particular, those 2 DBs out, put your hand in the air. Justin, throw it to him right there. Mike Williams, major problem in this one. And if you want to press him, I don't care. Just shoot it up there. And I'm expecting Herbert. This could be a 10-catch day for Mike Williams.
Mine is 49ers versus Rams. Y'all hear me week in and week out talking about the Yak Boys. I'm talking about my 2 favorite players in this offense. I'm talking about Brandon Ayuk. Hey, been able to right here. You see the Yak.
I know they already got me. They already got me detected, man.
What else did they do well, Randy? Yes, they also lead.
I might have to end the stream real quick and come back.
After the contact, and right here I'm showing you Mr. Everything.
Y'all go to my backup stream.
So today, on the road, the Rams.
Hands up, the detect video stream belongs to someone else in the stream. Usually when that comes up, they gonna block it or shut me down. So y'all can go to my other stream, my other link.
49ers, you got your work cut out for them because they do some great things when the ball is in their
Link
hands.
you got in the chat.
This matchup, Alex.
Chiefs and Jags, for me, my game breaker
I'm
is
putting
Travis
in the chat real quick.
He and Trevor Lawrence, these guys go back a ways. This is 2018, old Clemson teammates.
There's a link. Everybody, y'all click on that link, man. We're going to be in there.
They're still doing their thing in the NFL. Travis Etienne, one of the best pass catchers out of the backfield. This guy had 5 catches last week.
I'm going to come back live on YouTube. I'm going to shut it down real quick.
This guy is a game breaker. Every single time he touches the football, he can take it the distance. Look at him leave these defenders grasping for air. And I think with the addition of Calvin Ridley, all this attention on this Jaguars pass game, this guy's going to have some great looks in the run game and have some great matchups in the pass game as well.
Can't wait to see you all take the Jags in our game picks coming up. The Chiefs are getting ready to go inside the tunnel. We're getting some last-minute news and notes from our reporters. We start with Jeff Darlington right there in Jacksonville.
Well, Sam, for Patrick Mahomes' 28th birthday, he will get 2 key teammates back today against the Jaguars. We already know about Travis Kelce. He is good to go, full workload at tight end. The other guy, Chris Jones, ending a contract holdout. He will be back for week 2, but we should ultimately watch him just on passing downs. He will have a limited workload, but still a very important one. Now let's go to Kimberly Martin in Buffalo.
Jeff, during warm-ups, Bills corner Tre'Davious White told me he expects Devontae Adams to be fully healthy and fully hard to contain. So I went and tracked down Devontae Adams myself, and he assured me his foot is ready to
All right,
go
for sure,
and
bro.
feels good. As for weather,
Yeah,
he'll
that's the
have
backup.
a big workload today.
Everybody should be going there, man, just in case, man. I'm letting y'all know now, so y'all won't be looking, bro.
Now over to Dan Graziano in Cincinnati.
It ain't bad. I just found this website not too long ago, last week.
The end of the good injury news for Baltimore. They're going to play this one without their best safety, Marcus Williams, their best corner, Marlon Humphrey, their starting left tackle, Ronnie Stanley, and their starting center, Tyler Linderbaum. That last one is the injury that seems to have them the most concerned. Losing your center when your quarterback is still getting comfortable in a new offense. Rough one for the Ravens already this season on the injury front. Lindsay Theory, what's going on in Detroit?
Dan, the Seahawks know they must band together today in what is expected to be a very hostile environment, but they also must band together to prevent any situation like occurred in Week 1, an unexpected loss that quarterback Geno Smith essentially blamed on effort. Veteran linebacker Bobby Wagner gathered teammates earlier this week for a pre-practice impromptu speech. At the heart of Wagner's message, be confident and have that energy. Sam?
Going to be energy in there today. We're closing in on kickoff for the early games. You could be looking for a last-minute option at QB on your fantasy team. These AI-generated fantasy projections built with IBM Watson X show us that Ryan Tannehill, Jimmy Garoppolo, and Zach Wilson could all get to around 20 points and should be available in your league. Still to come on Countdown, our game picks are next. The Jets are big underdogs against the Cowboys, so who's taking them? Mike McCarthy tells us how they can get even better on offense after Week 1.
We're 68% completion percentage. How do we get to 71?
We love our house. The outdoor space is great, but we do have invasive weeds.
I think we got in the house.
I think you're right.
Stay away from my family. Why are you so strong?
At least Geico makes bundling my home and car insurance easy. We save so much.
You want me to get the spray stuff?
Get the spray stuff.
He's up here!
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
Papa John's garlic saucepans, we made the garlic epic stuffed crust pizza just for you, with that garlic flavor.
In it, on it, with it.
But you wanted more heat, so now you can get it in spicy. Get a one topping for $13.99, only at Papa John's.
Team, it's been a grind, but I think I've aged you well. Some might say perfect. Who's ready to show 'em who's the cheesiest?
I woke up feeling the cheesiest, coach.
Cheez-It, official sponsor of the college football playoff.
Yeah. Bringing in a new roommate to save money, is that the plan?
Well, we gotta find some way to save, so say hi to Glenn from work. Hey, that's my mom.
I think I have a much better plan. We switched to my plan from Verizon. We get exactly what we want and save big. All on the network we can count on. It's a good plan.
It is a good plan. Glenn, looks like we're not gonna be needing you, so I'll see you at work.
Oh, later, Glenn.
This week, new and current customers get a free Samsung Galaxy S23 plus Galaxy Watch and Tab. All three, all on us. That's a savings of over $1,800. Offer ends soon. It's your Verizon.
The beach has always been there for us. As an oasis. Somewhere you can escape to. So it's time we were there for it. That's why Corona's helping clean 100 beaches by 2025. It's the first step in our fight against plastic pollution. To join us, visit coronausa.com.
Introducing KFC's new hot and spicy wings. Spicy marinated and hand-breaded. Hit it!
Hey, I got more wings!
All right! Get 8 wings for just $4.99.
Every year, thousands of athletes disappear in clutch moments due to falling hydration levels.
I used to go missing all the time. I let everyone down. I even let Shannon Sharp down.
Yeah, you let me down.
They've been told how you feel yourself doesn't matter. That electrolytes are all the same. Then just like that, they're gone. Get yourself back in the game. Get yourself a Gatorade. Could be the difference between dominating and disappearing. Gatorade, rehydrate, replenish, refuel.
NFL Plus. I catch live, local, and primetime games on my phone. And I catch every touchdown every Sunday afternoon on NFL Red Zone.
Catch it all and start streaming NFL Plus today. Plans start at $6.99 a month.
At Bombas, we make the comfiest socks, underwear, and T-shirts that feel good and, most of all, do good. Because when you purchase one, we donate one to those in need. Visit bombas.com and get 20% off your first purchase. Bombas.
Tommy John's latest innovation is here. Introducing Hammock Pouch Underwear. A lightweight interior hammock provides superior daily support to nestle you in insanely soft comfort. It works by eliminating the swing and cling that causes chafe while allowing for breathable, sweat-free relief. Check out our 5-star reviews online right now. Because here's the rub. With Hammock Pouch Underwear, there is none. Get 20% off your first order at TommyJohn.com.
Fee-free overdrafts. Easy credit building. When your money is good, you feel good. Chime, the #1 most loved banking app.
Tomorrow night, we have 2 Monday Night Football matchups. Derek Carr leads the Saints against #1 overall pick Bryce Young and the Panthers at a special start time of 7 Eastern on ESPN. And then Nick Chubb and the Browns take on TJ Watt and the rival Steelers at 8 Eastern on ABC and ESPN+. Let's get back out to Buffalo. Last week's Monday night game didn't go well for the Buffalo Bills. A little desperate trying to right some wrongs after major turnover issues for the Bills offense. Today they get the Raiders. And then in Arlington, the Cowboys play their home opener today against the Jets. Dallas won its final 8 home games last season, winning by an average of nearly 2 touchdowns per game. Another win today would give the boys their longest home win streak since the early 90s. Dak Prescott and Mike McCarthy talked about a critical season in Dallas.
Mike McCarthy calling plays for the first time since he left Green Bay.
A big change in that Dallas offense this year.
Excited for Mike to call the plays, excited for this new change. It's refreshing in the sense of just being challenged differently. And I feel like my brain's firing more and more than it ever has. More is being asked of me, and I'm answering the bell.
That ball is picked off. That is going to be a touchdown. The Jags are going to win it.
Well, I had way too many interceptions, so it starts there, honestly, in the sense of risk versus reward. I think that was a big part of Mike taking over the play calling, is making sure these guys are thinking exactly how I am. A lot of those interceptions, you look back last year, 2 guys just on different pages, and those interceptions could have been cut in half if I was on the same page with guys, if they knew where I was thinking when I was throwing the ball. So it's more of being detailed and dialed in to making sure we're all thinking the same. Tight ends, running backs, receivers, anybody, a pass catcher is ready and knows what I'm thinking on every situation and pass play of where they are.
We've studied the tape, and then when we get those guys back in the building, it's like, okay, we're 68% completion percentage. How do we get to 71? Then you go to the footwork. It's the same thing every year. You take the things that you want to correct on from a performance, interceptions, check downs. But there's plenty of volume from the mental challenge that Dak and all the players are going through, and I think they've knocked it out of the park.
They impressed in week 1. Some of us were believers and some of us were not. Those of us who weren't, like me, have now paid for their sins.
Uh-oh.
You know what? Our game pick
Talk about
standing.
that 3-1.
I mean, here's the thing, Randy. Have we gone soft? Because before Alex got here, we used to do it layered, like the top person would be on top. Now we're all in the same row.
I like it like that. Producing this.
Because usually I'm on the bottom, so I like it like this. I'm okay with it.
You lived down there for a long time. Let's make some picks, shall we? Starting with the Jets and the Cowboys. You got to take your Jets, right, Rex?
Yeah, you would think so. But, I mean, I pay attention to the show. You just showed a stat.
No
Dallas is 8-0 their last 8 home games. I think that's the difference in this game. I think Dallas squeaks it out. I'm going to take the Cowboys. I am not happy being in second place. I'm taking Dallas.
I think there's going to come a point of this game where this young quarterback, Zach Wilson, is going to try to force the ball. And I said last week about adding a guy like Stephon Gilmore to this defense with Diggs on the other side. I don't know how they're going to be able to complete the ball 15 yards or more. With all that said, you give me the Dallas Cowboys in a tough one.
Fellas, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. So we will let you guys beat your chest right now, but it's a long season. Hey, with that said, I got the Cowboys. I mean, we saw it. They're back at home. They got a huge home field advantage. Listen, they're the more complete football team. I think it's just going to be too much, overpowering today. I think it'll be closer than people think, though.
Yeah, big spread, too, 8.5 points. But I really respect that New York Jet defense. Not enough to win this game, though, to keep it close. So I'm going to take the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah.
Look, I respect the Cowboys. What they did last week was impressive. I think the final score kind of looks worse than it actually was. That game just got away from the Giants. But here's what I'll say. I think the Jets' defense is actually
Shout out to the people who hit the sub button, man. Appreciate it.
They've allowed fewer points per game over the last 2 seasons. I think they have a huge day against Dak Prescott. I think that turnover bug comes back to bite him. And I am taking the Jets in this game. I think Zach Wilson doesn't listen to any of you and airs it out. And doesn't. I did. I tried to match my pick today. Let's get to the Ravens and the Bengals.
Third year riding with you things. I've already set up the backup channel. We'll donate next week. Hey, for sure, Ben. For sure.
No, heck no.
All good, bro.
I'm taking the Bengals right here, and the reason.
Hey, I be trying to put people on, man.
Give me a break.
I got the backup ready. Cause I know how YouTube is. Got the backup ready. It's gonna be 1 week when they let us go the whole week.
Early opt-in, I don't care. I want a 10-catch day out of Jamar Chase, and not just because I have him in fantasy. I want the Bengals to win this game.
You know, with all these injuries to the Baltimore Ravens, you have Humphrey, you have Williams hobble. Jamar Chase is going to receive a lot of attention. There's a guy that I talk about, the three-headed monster for the Cincinnati Bengals, up in a contract year. 0 catches last week. I don't know if the weather was a factor or if they're still in preseason mode. Big day out of the big three for the Cincinnati Bengals. Injuries or not, I think they will prevail. Give me the Bengals.
I'm with you, Randy. I'm going Bengals again. I just think they get back on track. The Ravens are beat up. I don't think it's supposed to be pouring rain. Joe Burrow got his hair cut. I think they get right today. A win for them.
They had some liberties they could take last week. The Baltimore Ravens offensively against the Houston Texans. Okay, I mean I think you'll start to see the Todd Monken sort of. There's a little bit of a.
Hey yo, Tay, appreciate the sub, man, to the
YouTube.
YouTube.
Going to have to learn and get used to, and the Bengals will take advantage of that. So I think Lamar, you're going to see a little bit some difficulties today against this Bengal defense. I'm going to take the Cincinnati Bengals.
I'm confused. The Bengals, I get the respect. They've obviously finished pretty well the last few years, but they looked really bad.
Now you come and try to be Mr. M Queen.
They have the same
Me and my mother, we made
issues they've now had for what, 3 years? And I'm very confused because I thought I was going to have a little help with the Jets and with the Ravens. You disloyal old coach. What's happening? I'm taking the Ravens. I love the Ravens in this game. I think Lamar overcomes a multitude of sins in this one. All right, let's get to Chiefs and Jags. I'm hearing we got some sound from Patrick Mahomes getting his guys riled up before kickoff. Let's listen.
Hey, man, this is a hell of an opportunity. This is a hell of an opportunity to show who we are. You get out there, go out there and make some plays. Everything you have for the guy beside you, and let's go out there and win a football game. Let's go play niggas on 3, 1, 2, 3.
They got an 84 jersey in the back somewhere. Huh? I'm ready, Pat. I'm ready, baby.
So you're taking?
Are you kidding me? I got to take that guy. And look, I love the Jags. I think it's going to be. I mean, I'd also take the over, but give me the Chiefs in this one.
You know, week 1 missing 2 All-Pros, and now they're back this week. That's some extra energy for the Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes with those words, give me him. Give me the Chiefs.
I'm on board. I love what the Jaguars are doing, but I think the Chiefs get the win here. Patrick's birthday, he's got his boy back, Kelsey. I just think they get back on track. They lost their opener. They get a win down there.
Monday morning, you're going to see how defensive coordinator Mike Caldwell still can't figure out how to cover Travis Kelce. Okay, Travis Kelce is going to have a nice day. The Chiefs are going to win this one.
I think they're going to need more than Kelce in this one. I think they come out a little bit rusty on the road. I think Trevor Lawrence and Calvin Ridley's connection is going to be special. I think you all take the easy pick, and I'm taking the Jags.
Week for Sam.
It's either going to be a great week for me or absolutely brutal. Cannot wait. I did not know that was going to happen. Awesome. All right, after the early games today, this is your favorite part of the show, NFL Prime Time with Boomer and Booger tonight at 7:30 Eastern, only on ESPN+. Highlights and breakdowns of every game, also available Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, so you can watch anytime you want. It's called Conviction, Teddy. Let's talk about women's hoops coming up right after us on ESPN. It's game 2 of the first round of the WNBA playoffs between the Lynx and the Sun. Sun looking for their 5th straight appearance in the WNBA semifinals.
Lynx are tough.
Let's go, baby. It's almost game time.
Carfax can show how damage history affects the value.
Your damage
All right,
has
man.
always been
Let's
visible.
get it. Big game time, baby. Big game time, baby. Big game time, baby. Big game time. Everybody in the chat, sub up. Make sure you go follow the backup channel, man. Go make your account. Feel free to follow that channel, man. That's just, you know what I'm saying, for the sports and shit. I don't know how long that channel, like, that channel worked the whole last week. Even though nobody was in there, I left it on the whole week last week. So now I know that it stays the whole week, man. Y'all can go over there, man. Follow it if you like, or you can just open it up and leave it open. Taking the bullet. Hey, I be trying to promote myself, man. If y'all got a Kick account, man, go follow me on Kick. I be streaming on Kick. Stream on YouTube sometimes, but I haven't been streaming lately. Hey, go follow your boy, man. If y'all got a Kick app, man, go follow me, man. Let's Gaming 919, man. I'm trying to blow up one day so I can stop going to work. I can work from home. And then I got to take my ass to work Monday through Friday. We almost 500 subs. You got like a good 100 I think yesterday, last week. Oh, somebody follow me on Kick? Something. I don't know what to follow me on. That shit popped up though. Appreciate the follow. I don't even know what to follow from. Y'all got y'all locks for today, man. I made me 2 parlays. Hopefully one of them motherfuckers hit. I just put $1 in for all the games this afternoon. Hope I can hit something. If not, I appreciate it, G2. If not, I'm gonna do the afternoon game. Trying to make a little bread. I'm gonna hit all the teams one day. That's gonna be lit. Shout out to, we got 10 likes on the stream. That's what's happening. That's what's up. 10 likes on the stream. Hey, baby. Y'all almost there. 2 minutes. Ooh. Nah, make it say, ooh. Anybody new in the channel right now, man, backup stream is pinned in the chat. Feel free to go click that and put a tab open. Feel free to make an account over there if you like, man. That's the backup stream. That's case after YouTube go down. Alright. We'll be letting y'all know throughout the stream, so. Mama down there using that.
instantly? DraftKings, you spoiling me now with these big payouts. Retired NFL smart guy Ryan Fitzpatrick. Break it down for us.
Just place your bet, and the bonus bets instantly appear in your account. Like magic. Like Fitz magic.
That's too much magic. It's too much magic.
Want to turn $5 into $200 instantly in bonus bets? Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app, because life's more fun when you're in on the action. The crown is yours.
Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs ended the Jags season last year. Jacksonville says we owe them. KC comes to Duval. Got $500 million of quarterbacks on the field today in Cincinnati. Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, Ravens, Bengals. Josh Allen is magic with the football in his hands. But last week, when it left his hands, there were issues. Bills home opener today against Las Vegas. And the Lions roared into 2023 with a statement win. Now, the Ford Field faithful hope to blow the roof off the joint in Detroit. Hungry for some excitement, enthusiasm, entertainment? You come to the right place. Hi, everyone. Welcome to NFL Red Zone, presented by DraftKings.
I ain't even talking much right now, but hey, shout out to y'all for the subs. Appreciate it.
Week 2, ladies and gentlemen. Kind of looking for confirmation of what we saw in Week 1. We have 12 games on the show today. 12 teams hoping to go 2-0. 12 teams hoping to avoid 0-2. We also got a couple of playoff rematches for you today. Bengals-Ravens was a wild card game from last year. Jags and Chiefs, a divisional round that was a one-possession game. Keep that in mind. The menu of games kicking off in a matter of moments looks like this. 8 games in the early. Bengals-Ravens was a wild card game from last year. Jags and Chiefs,
they find us in the stream,
that was a one-possession
and we got the backup ready.
In mind. The menu of games kicking off in a matter of moments looks like this. 8 games in the early window. Green Bay at Atlanta. Jordan Love, the highest rated quarterback in football after 1 week. Las Vegas goes to Buffalo. The Raiders are the only 1-0 team in the entire AFC West. Baltimore at Cincinnati. This is the 3rd game in 9 months between these two teams in Cincinnati. Seattle at Detroit. This matchup has been a shootout the last 2 years. Indianapolis goes to Houston. Divisional matchup in the AFC South. Rookie quarterback versus rookie quarterback. KC at Jacksonville. Chiefs get Travis Kelce and Chris Jones back in the lineup. Tampa Bay hosts the Chicago Bears. Tennessee is at home against the Chargers. Both the Chargers and Titans looking for their first wins of 2023. The first kick is up and underway, and that's at Nissan Stadium, which might look a little different to you. That is artificial turf, no longer grass in Nashville for the Tennessee Titans. We'll tell you more about that as we go along.
Yes, sir.
Big matchup in the AFC North. Starts off with a touchback. Lamar Jackson gets the football first on the 25-yard line. Harrison Butker has teed up the football as Kansas City will boot it away in Duval County. We're underway with one game on paper. Looks like it could be the game of the week, and that's a touchback. By the way, all these touchbacks, do not be surprised. Last week, 78% of kickoffs were touchbacks in the NFL. The new rule with a fair catch, a lot of special teams coaches are saying, let's just go ahead and kick the thing off. We're going to get a return here. No, we won't. There it is. There was only one fair catch on a kickoff last week in all 16 games, and there we get one to start week 2 and Sunday's action. And there we get the Octobox, ladies and gentlemen. 8 games in the early window, a couple of division matchups in Cincinnati and in Houston. And buckle up, because 7 hours of commercial-free football start now. Travis Etienne with a short run on first down. Let's listen in and pick it up live. Second down in Jacksonville.
On offense for Jacksonville. Remember, Cam Robinson is serving a 4-game suspension for PEDs, and Walker Little is playing at that left tackle position, backs and receivers. This is a highly talented group. So much speed, so much versatility, and now who do you go and double? Someone else will hurt you. Underneath, Christian Kirk, not a big part of the game plan last week, didn't get heavily involved.
Check out the first play of the game for Green Bay in Atlanta. Jordan Love, handoff, flea flicker on the first play of the game. Love goes deep, has a man, ball underthrown, and pass interference.
Appreciate it,
give the
Ayote.
Green Bay Packers the ball deep in Atlanta territory after the first 7 seconds of the game. Dontavian Wicks was the wide receiver, a name you don't often hear called, but there's some injury concerns for the Packers.
400 people, man. We need a lot more likes on the stream, man. Like it up.
For it. Here's your 3rd and 4 live in Jacksonville.
Lawrence from the gun. Fires it. Complete for a first down. Calvin Ridley.
Hey, Calvin really gonna be that dude this year, bro.
8 catches.
Same page, him and Jordan Love.
And as the Jags convert a 3rd down into first down, let's pick up a 3rd down live here for Green Bay. This is right around where they got the defensive pass interference penalty. If the Falcons could get a stop here, they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
About how well he is playing that cornerback position right now. He's going to be matched up against Luke Musgrave at the bottom, but he is a phenomenal talent at that corner position for the Falcons.
False start.
False start. Offense in the 63. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
That's the left tackle.
Back them up 5 yards. We'll check in on the next snap there. This was 2nd and 7 for the Ravens in their opening possession. Lamar Jackson looking left side. Nice throw, nice catch. Odell Beckham Jr. They would mark him just short of the sticks, but the Ravens did pick up a first down shortly after that. 3rd and 12 for the Pack.
Be able to get some penetrations of pressure on that defensive front.
3rd down and 12. Pass was deflected, and then it hits the turf.
Wow.
Onyemata getting a piece of it.
I love David Onyemata's recognition. As soon as he saw that his lineman started to move.
Shout out to anybody that donate, man. I appreciate you, bro.
He stops. He starts to track Jordan Love's eyes. Nice job. Gets the. Oh, if he had any more awareness.
Let's check in for the first time in Western New York. The opening kickoff went to the Raiders, so Jimmy Garoppolo and the guys in the red zone.
The Bills. First possession of the game. Fake to Jacobs. Out to Adams. Nice block he got right there from Parham, and he's in for the touchdown. The left guard, Parham.
And we're going to go double box as Jimmy Garoppolo and company march right down the field and are a PAT away from going up 7-0. Arthur Smith looking at, he was calling for it there, and he got it. A delay of game before the Packers' field goal attempt. That's kind of rare to see. They do have a rookie kicker for Green Bay. I'm not sure if that had anything to do with it, but play clock ran out, so they'll back them up for a longer field goal attempt. We'll show that to you when they snap it here in a second, but Devontae Adams just scores touchdowns. Doesn't matter the team, doesn't matter the quarterback. He gets it done again. Daniel Carlson kicks the extra point there for Las Vegas, and Anders Carlson for Green Bay. Oh, you know what? The Packers are going to elect to punt instead of trying the field goal. And in fact, the Packers have just punted, so you're not missing any scoring there in the Green Bay-Atlanta game. But the 2 penalties back-to-back, that's killer for the Green Bay Packers. And the punt went into the end zone for what it's worth. We are double box right now. On the right side of the screen, Seattle has moved it down the field rapidly against the Detroit Lions. And now Kenneth Walker goes left side for a yard into the red zone. So we're locked into the Seattle game here, and we'll keep an eye on the Baltimore-Cincinnati game.
Y'all got winning these games today, man.
Ravens just outside the red zone in Cincy.
Third down combination for them on defense right now.
Carl Thomas, appreciate the sub, bro.
Pressure coming. Lamar steps up, fires, nearly intercepted.
A lot of
a second down, and a whistle blows, and this play is dead. Seattle may have moved here.
Yeah, I think Will Dissly was the number 3 receiver.
Offense number 89, 5-yard penalty. This was thrown. Holding. Defense number 29.
Okay, dueling penalties called. That's Sean Hockley.
Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all subbing y'all ass off. Appreciate you.
Kemp is the referee who made the call on the right side of the screen. We've also got the Colts in the red zone, so we're going to have to go back to back to back unless Anthony Richardson houses it, and he does. The rookie, height, weight, speed, strength, in for his second rushing touchdown of his 2-game rookie season. Richardson is special on the ground, and he gets the Colts out to a 6-0 lead. Simultaneous snaps in the Seattle and Baltimore games. Seattle with a completion inside of the 20-yard line. The Ravens with a run.
Yo, Micah, thank you for the $1 donation, man. Appreciate it, bro.
Some yards, but not a first down there. Here is the Richardson run one more time. Wait for the extra point. Richardson had a passing touchdown and a rushing touchdown in his first ever NFL game. Only Cam Newton and Tim Tebow were able to do that since the year 2000 in their rookie Week 1 NFL opener. Bucks are in the red zone as well. Baker Mayfield, bottom of the screen, has a man, misses him, incomplete. Justice Hill tries the left side, doesn't get much for the Ravens. Shot to the end zone for Seattle. The catch at the goal line. They're going to call DK Metcalf down at the 1-yard line, but Seattle will convert to 1st and goal.
All my new people in here, man, make sure you follow my backup channel, man. I pinned on in the chat, bro, just in case of the YouTube channel ends. Just heads up.
Close, but they line up quickly. Let's listen.
And try to punch it in.
DJ Dallas is the back. And this is all kinds of discombobulated here. That's going to be coming back 5 yards.
False start. Offense number 60. 5-yard penalty.
Yo, Twinkle, man, appreciate the sub, bro.
Against the 4-man rush.
All right, man. It's a warning. Let y'all know, bro. They gave us a warning. Heads up. They're taking your video. The stream might be blocked. So, y'all go to my backup stream right now.
He's got a first down. Odell Beckham Jr. down at the 1, and Logan Wilson made sure he was down at the 1.
I think the most comfortable thing for Lamar Jackson in this new offense that he's running. They're playing a
backup stream.
First and goal.
I'll be back for the YouTube stream, man. You don't want to.
And now he's shoved backwards, and he's got nowhere to go. Aleem McNeil is the guy who.
I'll be back for the YouTube stream.